Lights, something we all take for granted and don't really think about. But here, they not only think about lights, they think about the future. Here is the California Lighting Technology Center at the University of California at Davis. They look at light in a way most of us can't even imagine.
The Lighting Center was created about 10 years ago as a center for innovation in lighting, and it brought together partners to work together on innovative strategies for energy efficiency.
From testing lamps, designing advanced lighting controls and smart lighting in homes and offices, to using sensors for adaptive lighting on streets, if it has to do with light, CLTC is on it.
We look at a variety of different types of approaches, all the way from very small technologies, lamps, valves, new controls, new electronics, all the way up to new design practices.
Sometimes, to see the future, you have to shed a little light on the past. So this is a pretty old light bulb. Can you explain any significant advancements?
Well, this is the original Edison lamp, and this is a filament lamp, and so it incandescents. So what it does is produces mostly heat and a little bit of light. And this was, of course, Edison's famous development, and this was, around 1880. Interestingly enough, the lamps that we use today in our homes haven't really changed that much.
By the 1940s, fluorescent lights were trading less heat for more light, a big step in safety and energy savings.
Today, we have even further advances, and in the last few years, we've seen the evolution of LED technology, light-emitting diode.
LED lights are tiny semiconductors mounted in a row. When a current runs through them, electrons speed across the junctions, emitting photons or light.
So this small little LED is actually coiled up into a very tight little coil like this, and it's then placed inside this lamp. This looks a lot like the original incandescent lamp, but it produces 4 or 5 times as much light per unit power than this does.
Some LEDs can last 25 times longer than the older filament lamps. And some do look different, like shower heads or baskets. The old light switch on the wall is exactly what the CLTC wants to steer consumers away from.
Where the lighting is just something that turns on and off, and it's dumb and it just sits there. Smart lighting is really doing things with light that we haven't done before.
The office of the future. What exactly does that mean?
So what the Office of the Future is an office space that adapts its lighting according to who's using the space and how they want to use the space.
Tristan Schoening's job is research and industrial design.
It's task lighting, ambient lighting, and accent lighting. And what task lighting is when the user has the ability to turn on their own lights right next to their work and adjust exactly how they want it. We also have bars underneath that act as task lighting as well.
So I noticed these lights are LEDs. Are all the lights LEDs here?
Yes, as a matter of fact they are, including the troffers above us. Inside of the troffers are these very long LED strips. So one of the main benefits is that they significantly reduce their energy usage.
Well, it looks like we've moved into the kitchen. What does this have to do with adaptive lighting?
So basically what we're doing in here is we're talking about another principle, which is preserving night vision.
Who knew your night vision needed preserving? A sensor automatically turns on these amber floor lights when you stumble in for a midnight snack.
So what we're developing is a new system that works on a color wavelength that will not inhibit your ability to see at night.
And as long as we're talking about seeing at night, what about streetlights and parking lots? The Lighting Center sees lots of potential for change there as well.
Well, in street lighting, there's an enormous opportunity for smart adaptive applications. If you think of streets, they're illuminated all night long. Well, why have lights on at 2 o'clock in the morning, wasting energy and causing light pollution, keeping people awake? Why don't we dynamically tune those a little bit?
So someday, when you're driving down a street at night, you may see streetlights coming on in front of you as the sensors see you coming.
Adaptive lighting can save us 40–50%.
So where exactly are we? I see a lot of streetlights.
Yeah, you're correct. This is our facility exterior streetlight pathway.
Bernhard Gozman is a developmental engineer.
I would consider LEDs to be a game changer in the market, to be able to save energy. cities across the country are already looking into and trying to include it, but it's definitely picking up and people are aware that this technology exists and that there's a possibility to save energy.
What we can do is pull together the design community, the technical community, and the regulatory community to work all around a round table.
And when everyone sees the light, it's green, saving dollars and energy.
I think that this is a period of very rapid innovation. We're seeing a lot of new innovation. New doors are opening constantly. So this is a really great period for young minds to get engaged in this innovative process.
The environment is in trouble and we need to reduce our energy usage significantly. And what's really great about working here is knowing that whatever you're making and whatever you're designing is making a difference.
And that's a message that deserves to be in the spotlight.